The real reason why spiritual awakening can break relationships. We all know how the road to spiritual awakening can be quite a difficult process, and sometimes when you manage to achieve it, other things may become harder and more complicated, especially our relationships with other people, and there are many reasons why. Without a doubt, spiritual awakening, it's an amazing experience that makes you grow as a human being, overcome certain fears and issues, but at times you might feel lost and misunderstood. This happens because most of the people that you interact with, friends, family or your partner, have not yet experienced the spiritual awakening and haven't seen the truth like you. And they might have a bad reaction to the new you, which can result with a lot of disagreements. Even though the path to spiritual awakening, as previously mentioned, can be quite difficult and painful, the end goal can be very rewarding. If you choose to face your inner fears and your darkest sides, you'll be capable of anything. You'll see the world and humanity with a clear and sharp vision, and you'll become stronger than ever. No matter how dark things may look, you should always have in mind that they'll pass and that there is always light at the end of the tunnel. And not only that, but after every bad experience, you will only become stronger and unbreakable. Your tolerance level will be much higher than before. Because when you've been through a spiritual awakening, you are not like the rest of the world but much, much stronger. Unfortunately, most of the people cannot see that there are other things out there and that there are different perspectives on life. They choose to live shallow lives filled with only fundamental physical needs and are unable to see the bigger picture. Nevertheless, you know that you're not like the most people, and you can clearly see that something with this standard of living isn't working and that change is inevitable for progress and prosperity. And as you're walking through the path to enlightenment, these wrong things become very clear and difficult to ignore, and more than ever you know that this painful process must be finished, and sometimes people in your surrounding, knowingly or not, can be an obstacle to your spiritual awakening because they have very little understanding of it. This being said, maintaining your relationships with people, especially with your loved one, can become very challenging because you are so aware of things and your partner doesn't know how to deal with the change. The process of spiritual awakening requires time and patience because most of all this is a healing process that heals your body and soul. And it takes quality alone time and devotion, and when this becomes priority, other things like relationships come second, and more importantly, you are not at the same level with your loved one as before. It's clear that you cannot have this type of relationship, at least not until you are fully healed from your old life. And the process cannot happen when you are in that relationship because sadly the emotions will come in the way of your spiritual awakening. You have to find your twin flame so you can have a mutual understanding and tolerance, because twin flames function on a higher level than the regular relationship. You have to be sure that you're with the one that is destined for you. And the only way to do that is to get rid of all of the unnecessary emotions that drain your energy, such as neediness, possessiveness, and jealousy, and replace them with love and harmony. Given these points, you know what to. Don't cling to that person that's on your way to your spiritual awakening, but let them go without fear and have faith in yourself. You have to open your soul to the new energies, and in time your pain will disappear.